What's up guys, Sal here. So as we are approaching the August 5th Galaxy Note 20 Unpacked event, more information is being revealed about the devices that Samsung is launching at the event. Today we have information about the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and the Galaxy Z Fold 2. First up, both the Snapdragon 865 Plus and Exynos 990 variants of the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra have been benchmarked, and unsurprisingly, one chipset dominates the other, and I don't need to mention which one. The Snapdragon 865 Plus scores 985 in single core and 3220 in multi-core, whereas the Exynos 990 scores 928 in single core and 2721 in multi-core. That's a huge difference. A report came out a couple of days ago that Samsung has heavily optimized the Exynos 990 to a point it's identical to the Snapdragon 865 Plus in performance. Turns out, it's bullshit. These benchmarks show the Exynos 990 on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra has an identical performance to the Exynos 990 on the Galaxy S20 Ultra, which ultimately means there's gonna be a very noticeable difference between the Snapdragon and Exynos Note 20 Ultra. Now, some of you would say that you don't care about synthetic benchmark scores as these chipsets are extremely powerful anyway, which I totally agree, but you would certainly notice a few more battery hours with one chipset. The Exynos processors have a history of consuming more battery than Snapdragons, so this is going to be a big problem when you're essentially paying the same amount of money and getting an inferior handset in return. Of course, we can't say that for sure by these benchmarks alone, but right now do not have any expectation that Exynos will catch up to Snapdragon in 2020. That's most certainly will not happen, but it could happen next year though, with a brand new Exynos 1000 with an assist from AMD graphics and the Cortex X1 Super Core. Anyway, we also have the detailed official Galaxy Z Fold 2 marketing renders that show the handset from all angles. Unlike the original Galaxy Fold, the Fold 2 looks like a proper 2020 handset with a punch-hole camera system both on the outer and inner display. The Galaxy Fold brought one of the most significant design changes to the mobile market in years, thanks largely to its foldable form factor. Samsung really nailed the design of the original Galaxy Fold. There is obviously considerable room for improvement, but for a first-generation foldable phone, it is magical. In fact, if you talk to almost anyone who has seriously used one, they'll likely tell you a variation of the same thing, that they absolutely love the device and simply cannot get rid of it. I think this effect will be the same for the Galaxy Z Fold 2 as well, which is seeing much substantial improvements over the first generation of foldable phones, such as a bigger display, no notch, and most importantly a 120Hz LTPO display. And for that reason, I'll likely get the Z Fold 2 over the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra because I already have the S20 Ultra, and since there isn't any major difference between the S20 Ultra and Note 20 Ultra, getting the Z Fold 2 makes a better sense in my opinion. Of course, we'll see how that pans out when Samsung officially launches both of these handsets on August 5. Do consider subscribing for all the latest updates on these handsets, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.